Hi everybody, this is Bill Soroka, founder of NotaryCoach.com and the Sign and Thrive Notary Training Course and Community. I just wrapped up another awesome signing out here in Estrella Mountain Ranch of Goodyear. One of my favorite places in the valley. It's kind of remote, quiet, super peaceful, and again, beautiful homes. I love touring the homes out here. This particular property used to belong to an artist from Brazil. So all of the walls, interior backyard, the garage, everything were just painted in these bright, beautiful colors and Brazilian and Japanese scenes. So it was really kind of cool to check out. How I got this signing though was really kind of interesting. And it's, you know, every now and then these kind of filter through, but it's a little unconventional. The borrower actually contacted me directly last week, asked me if I was available to sign some documents. The title company was sending them the documents directly. They're closing on the property in Montana. He gave me the number of notarizations, the number of pages, all that good stuff. We ended up hitting it off pretty good and had a really good, even just text message relationship before he even walked or knocked on the door. When I got to the property, number one is I stayed in very good communication with this particular client because without the escrow officer or the real estate agent involved in the appointment, most consumers or signers, they're unfamiliar with the process. So knowing that, I didn't want him to be stressed out and worried that I wasn't going to show up. So I tried to maintain an extra level of communication as far as that goes. When I got to the appointment, I was very pleasantly surprised that the escrow officer was a little on the OCD side as far as directions and where to sign. The whole package was riddled with sign heres and dates heres and little arrows and stickers and all that good stuff. So it really makes a loan signing agent's job that much more easier when all the places to sign are indicated. That's kind of refreshing, especially if you're just starting out, because normally we get to print the documents ourselves or pick them up so we get a chance to review them. In this case, I didn't get a chance to review the documents, although at this point I'm pretty confident that no matter what I step into, I'm going to be able to handle. But still, the little arrows of where to sign was very handy, especially comforting for the signers who actually reviewed the documents pretty intensely ahead of time. We had an excellent, great rapport. In this one, the borrower actually paid me directly, so we had an agreed upon fee. My standard fee is $200 for a signing, but because I didn't have to print the documents and I'm not paying for shipping, I did agree for a $150 signing fee, which they were more than willing to pay. I also, extra level of service, guys, if you ever run into this, the escrow officer provided the return envelope and the prepaid shipping label. But I just offered to go ahead and drop the FedEx package off for the borrower so they didn't have to leave the house and have to go through that. And I'm going to text message them a copy of the tracking number so they have it for their records and can convey that to the escrow officer if they so choose. So doing those little things to keep you above and beyond and maybe an extra level of service than other signing agents would do will really kind of help proliferate more business for you. Also, these guys happen to be pretty familiar with the loan closing process. They've had mobile signings before. They shared some of their not so good stories as well, with people just being unenthusiastic about what they're doing, not knowing what they're doing. So I encourage you to take this role that you play very seriously. You know, this is more than just signing papers and stamping documents. This is about creating relationships and making a difference in people's lives. They continue to talk about you years after the transaction, especially when you're either great or you're terrible. So let's put that on the great side and keep people talking about it. The other thing that I wanted to find out was how they heard about me, because as on the loan signing side, I don't really market and advertise. You know, I certainly don't have a website that's up, so how would a consumer find me? And it actually came as a referral from somebody down here in Arizona, and they weren't exactly sure who it came from. Their daughter was the real estate agent in Montana who actually got the information from me. So whoever that was, if you're watching, thank you so much. very much appreciated. I hope I have honored that referral, and I'm going to do some more digging to figure out who it was too. So I just wanted to share that because that is just another way that we might generate business, and that just highlights the importance of networking and growing and cultivating the relationships in your network.